Across Māoridom are warning there could be protests in the streets now the incoming government's agreed to introduce a bill on the Treaty of Waitangi. Although it's not quite the referendum that David Seymour wanted, the idea has left many reeling. Our Māori Affairs correspondent Aniwa Hurihanganui reports.
Since 1840, our founding document has been at the centre of protest. Fuelled by different views on what Te Tiriti o Waitangi means and how it should be applied. Now there fears a new bill to redefine its principles will create more division than ever.
There isn't one thing there that doesn't say to us, we're out to quell your voice.
Pushing a referendum on Te Tiriti o Waitangi or anything that puts the treaty under threat will cause huge disruption and, no doubt, unrest on the streets.
I tōku nei rongo, te hiahia o David Seymour kia hakakahore I te tiriti o Waitangi. E kore e tai. E kore e tai.
The bill is a win for David Seymour despite not getting the treaty referendum he asked for.
For the first time, debating democratically what our founding document means in the modern age.
But the Waitangi Tribunal has already spent years doing exactly that. In 2014, a landmark report declared Māori never ceded sovereignty. There's concern the bill could contradict that finding.
That is a misunderstanding that a lot of Pākehā have in this country, that we ceded sovereignty. We didn't.
The government also wants to review most legislation that references the treaty. And treaty settlements will now be led by the same man who came under fire for this.
The result of colonisation, I think on balance, New Zealand is a good thing.
Is that an appropriate view for someone who holds that ministerial portfolio to that?
I can tell you Paul Goldsmith, having been a historian, having actually worked at the Waitangi Tribunal when he first graduated, will actually do that job very effectively.
Set to be scrapped, the Māori Health Authority and co-governance in the delivery of public services. The government's also requiring most agencies communicate primarily in English.
50 years of fighting for te reo Māori, for it to be taught in our schools, it absolutely is devastating. Hearing it today that reo Pākehā is going to be in the forefront and across all ministries.
A wave of change on the way that could test our treaty relationship like never before. Te Aniwa Hurihanganui, One News.
Let's take a